Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 14 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So here I am painting the rest. So I posted some paintings the other day, and someone said, can you paint a butterfly? So here I am, somewhat painting a butterfly. And I say somewhat because I never do them evenly or correctly, and so I'm just going to kind of put this where it is, do what happens, and go from there. So, and as you can see, I've made it so it's not completely like proportionate to begin with. And I have every color, well, not every color, I have a lot of colors in the rainbow out there, and I'm just going to kind of put some lines out here and some shapes and sizes and things, and then just add as I go along. So I don't know, I'm making a mess. That's what I do know, is it's time for me to make a mess. Owen is with his grandma, and I am tired. He is so ready to go back to school. He's so happy to be at that point where it's almost time, and I'm happy for him. He I moved some stuff, and my cat's like, what are you doing? He thrives in school. He loves school so much, and for him to it's just, it's the routine, it's the happiness, it's him just being content in those moments, and so I love that. I love that he has these, just, it's a good thing for him to be at school. And so froggy throat. I thought I was getting sinuses or something the other day. I was up and down with this, but the weather, we've had a lot of rain, and we've had a lot of just yuck. So I think it's just the weather, but I keep getting these froggy throats. I love how cats, like, they act like they can't get through something that you know that there's no way that they can't jump over it or maneuver around it, or 100 other explanations of what the cat thinks is going to keep them from going through something. Because it ain't gonna keep them. It's not gonna keep them. It's definitely never gonna keep them from moving. I don't know what made me decide that I needed to have all these different colors. But here we are. So I'm just going with it. I am just going with it. So anyways, I gotta go pick up Owen in a few minutes. I've been painting usually at night, most days, well, after he goes to bed. And sometimes it's hard because I'm not completely awake, feeling, but that's the way the ball bounces, as they say. So, I made almost made a mess. I always put too much paint on my paintbrush. If you haven't watched before, welcome to my reality. I don't know why that's like a thing for me, but that's a thing for me. I can't even explain why I do it, but I do. So it's always interesting for me to paint on yellow. I feel like yellow, it absorbs colors to me very differently. And that's, I suppose, mostly how I feel about it versus reality, I'm sure. But that is how I think. So it's kind of interesting to me. I have 2 more colors that I opened or put out here, so I'm trying to use them all in all the spaces. Not that, again, this technically matters, but here we are. So it's like the coat of many colors, It's the butterfly of many colors. So, let's see. I'm gonna do a little well, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but anyway, so the person that asked me to do the butterfly, I'm sure they weren't expecting multicolor butterfly, but here we are. um, I don't do a lot of butterflies for no particular. Well, no, there is a particular reason, but it's not a reason of any particular reason. It's just I don't do them. So, hopefully they like it. Okie dokie. And with that, I think we're there. So I sign. Well, I think I'm doing one more little thing. There we go. I sign O for Owen. And then L. And B. There we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.